Today, I'm going to demonstrate how to make a Microsoft Word document compatible to upload into Anki so that you can study the information contained in that document. I'll be using Anki Dictation for this part, and you'll hear me say terms like go to sleep and wake up. And when I say go to sleep, then Dragon goes to sleep, and it won't listen to what I'm saying and dictate everything I'm saying. And when I say wake up, it'll start dictating what I'm saying. So here we go. Open Microsoft Word. Blank document. Who said, "Give me liberty or give me death"? Question mark. Tab. Patrick Henry. Tab. People. Space. History. Space. United States. New line. Who was the first president of the United States? Question mark. Capitalize who. Two. Tab. George Washington. Tab. People. Space. President. Space. United States. New line. Go to sleep. All right, so as you can see, I just dictated 2 questions, answers, and tags into this document. From here, I'm going to save this document into a file type that you can upload into Anki to study the information you just added to this document. Some key things you do notice that I did do was between each question, I said the word tab, and between each answer, I said the word tab. This separates the question from the answer and the answer from the tags. After the tags, I said new line. This is important because when you upload the information into Anki, the system knows that the next question actually is the question that goes on the front of the card. So it separates your fields. And if you're typing this in, always click tab on your keyboard after the question and after the answer. And after your tags, always click enter on your keyboard. So now let's save this file and upload it into Anki so that we can study it. We'll click Save As, and we'll choose the file we want to save it into. I'm going to title this History. And here's where the magic starts. We're going to choose it as a plain text file. We're going to click Save. It's going to pop up this little screen. We'll click Other Encoding. And then we will choose Unicode UTF-8. Then we'll click OK. Now this document is ready to upload into Anki. So now let's open Anki. We'll come to File, Import, and from here we'll choose the file that we want to upload. Now, as you can see, it brings you to this little box here. And it says that these questions will be added to my default deck. I don't want to add it to my default deck, so I'm going to click on Default. And then I'll choose a deck. But when I look at these decks, I don't want it in any of those decks. So I'm going to create a deck for those questions to be uploaded into. And we'll call it History. We'll click Add. It shows the new deck name is History, and we click OK. And as you can see right here, now the little box is appropriate, and it's going to upload into our history deck. Now we're going to go here and click Import. And it shows that 2 notes were added into our deck. So now, let's see what we have. Click on our deck, click Study Now. Here's the question. Who said, "Give me liberty or give me death"? Patrick Henry. There's our answer. Who was the first president of the United States? There's our question. And George Washington. There is our answer. Now, here's the neat part. If you go to Browse, you can see that my tags came up. United States, people, president. Now, it's only showing me this one question because that's the question I was on when I clicked Browse. However, if I want to pull up some tags, I would come here, type in tag, colon, and then I would type in people. Oh, look at that. It shows me the 2 questions that I have tagged as people. Now, if I wanted to do a keyword search, I could do that as well. So not only can I narrow down my tags, but if there's information I think I might have forgotten about, or maybe I'm concerned I didn't tag items appropriately and it could use another tag, I could do a keyword search. In this case, I would just delete everything and start fresh, and then I would type in a keyword. So let's type in DNA and see what happens. Okay, so look here. I typed in DNA, and it showed me 2 questions. And if you look at my tags down here, I tagged it as cell structure. So DNA was not in my tag. But because I typed it up here in the toolbar without the word tag in front of it, it popped up any place where DNA popped up. So now that it did that, I might want to add DNA as a tag for this question. So we're going to add a tag. I'm going to choose DNA. Click OK. And now I've also added the tag. As you can see at the bottom here, DNA is now added into the tag of that particular question. So that's what I wanted to discuss on this video. And so this concludes the video.